if we get in a match, I'd appreciate it in the future. That's Ace Nemesis. Not the Resident Evil Nemesis. Yes.
They're on sale right now.
So like the 30 could be whatever flavor, like a generic flavor. Wine cooler flavor. Gotta get those girls their alcohol.
Where are you streaming at?
I'll do YouTube and Twitch. I'll actually break it up. So there's a mix of both. Like if you ever check me out, I got 2 titles. Both are kind of evil themed or 666 themed. But
Yeah, I think I followed the one.
yeah, I got the Twitch. I think one of them is 666 Evil On, kind of like the on-off broadcast. People don't understand the reason behind it. The other one's the 666 FM Evil or something like that. But it's
Yeah.
up on YouTube right now versus the Twitch. I don't have to mess with the settings on my phone to categorize the title as they ask you to do.
Yeah, I don't have a YouTube account, so I don't have anything there, but
Oh,
I followed you on Twitch.
Actually, on the PlayStation, you can check it out on the broadcast setting area. Just hit like the follow, and it'll follow my PlayStation
Skilos retreated to these caves. The core of a strike team wounded the creature, but we're not built to take on a swamp.
That's where we come in, freelancer.
Don't worry, Sam. We'll take care of your bug
I think
problem.
that's how it works. You just hit like whatever it is, a follow or a subscribe. I don't think it's subscribe to the subscribe. Either way, none of it's necessary. It's all fun and games.
Well,
No one's getting
we
hurt.
found the swarm.
You think?
If you've time for sarcasm, you've time to take down those turrets.
There's overload.
There's mine.
Give me a hand.
Oof. Didn't dodge to the left or right there. I think it was just the turret itself that took me out. Not much freeze going on. Need to get more of that light machine gun out, and I just couldn't switch to it in time. And I see you got the
come
horny
on.
ranger
Ah.
out there. Just
Fucking thing.
under the amount of, just under that sliver of time that you could have got that ultimate out.
I was trying to deploy the bubble, and it wouldn't
Right.
go.
Yeah, it was like a, almost like a knockback or something,
This
where
swarm
it's
is well
delaying you on
fortified.
your gear support,
Why didn't
something
I
like
think
that,
of
like a
that?
stagger. I noticed with the, it's really easy to notice on the forcers. They'll hit you with their shields, your staggers, and do a heal on your teammates. Versus, let's say, I think and you got focus freeze to split it up. Ooh, that other turret hit me. So I'm a little squishy on this guy. So there's like a stagger to get your gear support out, but you just kind of land with your ultimate. You can still do the revive under the iframes. If there's still time, you can pull out a couple missiles, but usually you sacrifice missiles for the the revive. Be back in 3 seconds. Unless you want to pick me up. You get ultimate charges on that revive. It's always a good idea to let your team pick you up.
Yep.
And then if you guys want to allow your voices, that's also a good thing. Party chat settings on my end are default to not allow voices. So other so try to remember one voice in the stream. Go ahead and throw it in there.
The stream is already allowed.
Kind of guy.
That's it for the alarms.
I really like that recurring vengeance on a detonation, combo detonation. You get another 100 gear charges. Values. It's free. Otherwise, it's right there. Target. Looks like recurring vengeance detonates the one combo.
He looks friendly.
Does he know? Nothing but meat and potatoes behind that shield. Stagger him and dig in.
Interesting metaphor.
Whoa, I'm hungry. Can we not talk about food right now?
Freelancer. Huge spike in Shaper energy further in.
Maybe from the Shaper construct, there's one on record in the area.
Scar's going after Shaper relics. You don't say.
If we're not careful, we'll start a cataclysm.
I like the feeling of getting attacked by threw one of them, the Artini's Gambit I was telling you. It had a good, a decent roll on it. Either double armor or it had the extra damage. I was trying to work it out as a detonator, and then I threw the Cycle of Pain, light machine gun, so I lost light machine gun damage, and it alternated the acid with elemental ops. So light machine gun damage. Combo back to back. Detonator.
The door's out of power.
Try refueling to get it open.
Doesn't matter what detonator you use. You have that backup. Rocket detonator, right?
Look at all these barrels just lying around.
They could at least organize them.
Yeah, Scars don't really do that. Try filling up the top freelance catalog.
kind of a, I want to say it was a, not a glass cannon, but like a weapon build for the Rainmaker specifically, and you wouldn't really do anything else but use a
Alright,
stat
it's
stick.
open. Here we
Now
go.
I have more of a useful weapon and gear combination.
Yeah, everything kind of works together.
Yeah, there's more synergy rather than just being a specific niche weapon build. Oh, this weapon does good, whatever, damage. Sitting in front of me, badge of everything.
We're locked in. I found the scars. Thanks, Seth. Very helpful.
I've got an idea, but it's definitely not covert.
Told you, not a priority.
And, freelancer, it might cave you in.
Calculated risk.
Cool
The
thing
structural
is you can
integrity
throw
of
out
that
the
wall is
same
weak. See those
primer,
explosives?
even though you can't prime
Load
the
the
same
damn thing.
target
Yes,
multiple
ma'am.
times with that prime. You got that secondary target and it's gone. Throw out that other dead. It is. That electric detonators. Okay. Still though. There goes the ult. Everyone's already going.
Freelancer, don't forget the explosives.
I'm in Temple of Scar right now, and we have 2 open slots. You can help me finish this one, or you can jump in after. I think you got the invite when we were in the one section, but not unless you're doing join session. Mac? Talking? Okay, cool. I was saying earlier, I'm going to start a stream, it's broadcasting, allow your voice, go ahead and allow it. So the party's settings normally is set to be private and we can't share our voices. So currently you can. You do have your settings set to share. Either change it to private or not. Go ahead and do that when you're ready.
Explosive set.
And we can have one more.
Alright, viewer, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
If you can hear the person talking, blink twice. Then of course he's not talking to me, so you just blink your phone.
damage you mean? Ace.
Ace. Fallon.
Fellas. I'll see you waiting on Kobe when he got us down.
Dang, dude. I'm from...
Yeah. I heard something about that aviation accident.
Private helicopter.
Was he flying it as a pilot?
No, I think he was No, dude, accidents happen. One of my asshole friends was like, he didn't pay it, he paid him an after I know, right?
Explosives primed. Get back, freelancer.
Yeah, there's a there was a rumor that there was a long lost brother of Elvis Presley, and you could see a
Looks like we
homeless
tapped
guy
into a
that was actually
primitive sewer
Elvis's
system.
brother
More than looks
under a
like it.
bridge.
Good news is, we're closing in on the construct, and
then they said,
probably
well, it
more
was actually
stars,
Elvis
but
himself.
that's to be expected.
Zach, I want it noted that I'm literally walking
Wow,
through
he's taking
shit for
that
you.
stuff.
Noted.
There was a long running thing that Elvis is dead, you're there. Well, what about like Michael Jackson and all these other high caliber characters disappearing down, whatever. And the long running theory is that people in the witness protection program, because they have such fame, they don't want to live that fame life anymore. Or the other spectrum of that, there's those people in colonies
How
of
many
the moon
tourists do they have?
Too
that
many.
pay for having
Freelancer
celebrities
exits above you.
in their
Need some help?
communities. So they put them in the witness protection program, quote unquote, and ship them off to Mars to live with the Nazis that, you know, or the elite military factions that won the World War and took their spoils to You're weird, man.
I don't know, man. Like,
Hollow Earth. The Earth is flat, by the way. Hollow Earth theory and shit. Go down the rabbit hole. It's really weird.
I don't understand why all the other planets are left.
Have you heard of the alien ape theory?
I don't know. I'm way behind on my
All the aliens are using birds. They don't want to mess with it, right? As a alien ant farm.
Oh, that's cool.
So like they're just watching us, and they're hoping that we one day get to the point where we can in space and communicate with us. So they have kind of like that movie. They have the galactic space police that are going to make sure that nobody messes with them. So it might be a violation.
So you're saying we're like
We're the idiots, and the other ones are trying not to make fun of us. Wait for us to mature.
wouldn't making fun of us be human in nature, like kind of
We're not trying to.
Interior.
There are high consciousness that don't want to make fun of us. Well, there's also the fact that different aliens, races, have their own Draken or the dragons that left Earth a long time ago because they were big into flight and intelligence and domination and were able to advance the technology faster than everyone else. They left a long time ago. And the only ones that you hear about, or the stories you hear about, are older. Pretty much their pets.
So the advanced ones, they left without leaving a trace, so it may be a monument to their great. Something.
They do everything on the back end. It's theirs. They do everything on the your guns. Power and so there's this theory of the on top of that kind of thing, the reptilians, the dragons, the draconians, the Queen of England.
We're almost
She
there.
eats babies and
Why would scars
drinks the
start
blood of
necklace?
humans,
I don't know.
and has
Let's do a
reptilian
little look into
eyes,
this
and
nest. This place must be special. I just don't know why.
those kind of with the royal families.
Seems like a sweet old lady.
Oh sure, yeah. Don't confuse that with their what? Sororities? Royal families and. Take all this with a grain of salt.
Absolutely.
Big guy that would
I'm
be his name is
open-minded.
David Icke. He's got all these theories that
I'm pretty open-minded about PlayStation, but I also think that the opposite is just as likely to be true. Like the Queen of England could actually be just a sweet granny.
Right. She's not a reincarnation of other people.
No, that's just too complicated.
So like you suck the blood of the humans or whatever, eat the humans.
Or not. Or she just eats human carcass.
Right. Yeah, there's a zeitgeist talking about them having millions and billions of coffins everywhere in these concentration camps waiting for us to mess up, and then they'll have their backup plan to herd us all as cattle into these camps, and it's their backup plan so there's no riots and pillaging and all this chaos. Goes through World War III or resources dwindle or whatever the issue is. Armageddon is. The other side of it is you go into a lot of wars in the government, you're a military war machine. Logically, people are going to die and probably going to need to bury them.
War
Probably need
against
coffins.
who's the adversary in this scenario?
Military war machine. That's how they fund all of their.
Alright, so
Military
say they're the bad guys, right? Who's the adversary? Who's the scenario?
Oh, the zeitgeist theory? The government, they are following the, what is it, 1% that run the world for the dollar to be pushed and people to be manipulated. It's the 1%. And the people that could know more are the a few enemies behind us, it looks like. I don't know if they're on a wall or something. Below us, on the floor. And then we can move on after we kill these random enemies stuck in the wall.
Yeah, I was about to say this clearly isn't a speedrun.
No, not at all. It's a good test, build test, but for whatever reason, if I need to be killing these guys, I'm not running Shardstorm to shoot through the wall or anything. I don't know how I'm expected to kill these.
If you're streaming right now, you should modify your title to something clickbait.
Oh, my title should be like the Reptilians and the Urgoth.
Exactly, dude.
The Urgoth and the Elder Ones. How about
Reptilians and equal sign and exclamation mark. Urgoth.
Ancient Ones and Scientology? Urgoth and the becoming strength of the Elder Ones?
Yeah, L. Ron Hubbard was an elder one.
Elon Musk is a reptilian.
You might join this screen. So he's watching.
That'd be good.
Yeah, give the numbers.
Enjoy the publicity. Alright, is there a secret door here or something that we need to open to get to this, guys?
Nah, they're glitched in.
What's the damage? $100 million?
Is there a reason in particular you guys are doing this?
Ooh, I hear it.
Tesla Rangers.
Nice. Oh, that was clutch. Good job.
What did you do? The shard storm?
Yeah.
That's so good. It's already done.
Doing wallers or walling enemies?
I've done it with the interceptor too, using the venom spray. It'll get them through the
Venom spray? Or the
detonating.
detonating?
Spite.
You didn't tell me Skilos had a
Oh,
tank.
okay. I was
It's
thinking it
more
would be
than
the,
that. If these readings are correct,
not the voice
Skilos
the
is the
R1
tank.
detonator.
They're fused
Is
together.
that for the
I don't even want to
cataclysm?
know how that's possible.
Thought that one was
Well, I haven't tried it. I shouldn't say it wrong.
Apparently,
Freelancer, the construct is spawning scars.
Does Skilos is blood?
elusive talismans work really well with shards. So
Yes.
like there's a way to just rapid fire the shards.
Ultimate Ranger gives me an idea. And if you need help, test the build. Especially in that game where we were at. GM2's never going to give us to find anything. When you're doing ultimates, you can't see the literal values that you're putting in the enemies. Until you get like an enforcer or something
Could
equivalent.
use a hand here.
Oof. Went down on a scout. And a scrapper. And probably a Devastator. Okay, so I saw the Devastator shooting right now. He's got a pistol. So the Scrapper's got like a rifle, an automatic rifle. The Devastator's got like a little pistol.
So that's
So I want to say the Devastators have like a annoying pistol damage. Shoot, we don't notice that. There was something I was thinking. Oh. It is supposed to. Description there, but be like a little pistol. I like the uplift. This feels like a Corvette. It's fast, it's nice, but it's got giddy.
Silence. Sometimes it's the very best of sounds.
I prefer the sound of clinking beers.
I think I've heard around.
We stopped the
Pistols are
cataclysm
like
and
laser
defeated an
beams.
entire swarm, I'd say so.
The Devastators, Mine Droppers, and then the Scrappers. They got like their assault rifle. enforcers, the minigun, scout, sniper. Good job. Good game, guys. Good game. Slap hands.
Right.
Slap hands. Ultimate. Whoa. Whoa. I'm dropping shit. Alright,
How
I think
many
I'm gonna...
viewers you at now, dude?
Viewers? Oh. I didn't change the name. 0. I think someone popped in and probably popped out. Let's see here. Oh, probably. Yeah, I talk to myself most often. It gets a little overwhelming for people in party chats. Let's see here. We got a message to the viewers. Let's go with Elon Musk. M-U-S-K? Is a reptilian. Elon Musk is a reptilian via Ergoth. Gotta keep it Anthem related. That way we're outside of the real world here. At least that's what I would like to say. What is it? Urgoth? U-R-G-O-T-H? Couldn't be more ridiculous than that. Got the random in here laid in. Thanks for jumping in. Alright, so we're gonna go on a tour here, seasonal. If you guys want to join me, let me know. Do I need to bring a lot of high damage here, or do we want to go on GM1 for this, or does it matter?
No, just it doesn't matter to me, but you can bring a lot of thrust delay inscriptions.
How about just a storm? Does that work?
Whatever, dude.
Is there one
You're
javelin
not going
that's
to be
better than
hovering, you're going to
another?
be flying around, so thrust delay is still valid.
Okay. I don't think I have anything for that.
I guess inscriptions are enough.
So if you fall, does it ruin it? Or can you land
No.
on something?
You can land eventually.
Eventually? Okay. Storm it is.
I'm just gonna. I'm showing you the entrances, and I guess you can figure out the rest on your own.
So would this be needed to be seasonal, or can I just throw it on Tyrant Mine itself?
I
Does it
don't know.
matter that
I
it's
don't
on
know.
a stronghold, or does it need to be the
I think
seasonal?
you should be able to choose the
You
regular tyrant mine.
You should definitely do seasonal though, so you can search for the echoes and stuff like that.
Oh, right. That makes sense.
The notes and shit.
And then, so, we're gonna say, I mean, Grandmaster 3 could be fun. That's where you get the points. But, do you know the multipliers point values that would come out of GM2
I'm
or
not.
GM1?
Well, I'm not really doing it for the points. I'm just showing you the entrances. We can back out after you
Okay.
figure out how it's done. It's not letting me join through party, so you have to send it.
Okay. Yeah, I actually just heard about that like 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, when I was on the break in the bathroom. Someone was talking about it, so it was like a rumor. It wasn't even like something I looked up. I'm pretty outside of the mainstream media, so that's unfortunate, to say the least. If If I take off Soften Blows, I'm sure I can find it again. Token of the Master even. Those two would work. Let's go with this new armor here. That'll look cute.
You can, I guess, lower the difficulty as well, so we
It's
don't
on GM1.
get
Yeah.
bothered by shit.
It's on GM1, so we're not going to worry about anything on GM1. I'm sure of it. I mean, if you want it on hard, I could do that too, but I mean, GM1 will give you something. Some legendaries or something. I don't know.
You know, I got a 75 gun from GM2, so I won't be doing that again.
Yeah, GM2 and GM1 are 75s. GM3 are the 80s. So that's what you're talking about.
I wasn't aware.
Yeah, that's how it drops currently. They will not give you an 80 loot pool in the other difficulties for now, as far as we're aware.
Alright, just about ready, one sec.
Okay, let me get the quick components here. Switched out. It should be. Can't talk, so it should be thermal cooling. I believe that's right.
Yep, thermal cooling should be enough, and a couple consumables.
I think I can craft one more. If you guys ever go to Epic, heatsink. Yeah, so I can craft heatsink and throw that on.
I guess.
Boost that, take off Soften Blows, who cares about the armor or the shield values when I'm just worried about hovering. And I think that's it, because Legendary and Masterwork would be the same, so it wouldn't matter to have a Masterwork to stack in any case. So we got thermal cooling, take off.
It's not that serious, dude. Once you have the consumables, we're good to go.
I'm looking at the components. Oh, the consumables? That's all I need?
Hmm?
Okay, so are you stacking 3 of them or just the one?
I did 2.
Okay. Alright. Ready when you are? So for one person to like pioneer this or to like really dedicate time to learn these things on their own, let's say, how much time does one have to spend? Is this like weeks of research or months?
I don't know, dude. It's a collective thing, you know. Like you trade information, that kind of thing. So,
Okay.
weeks.
For us, it was the Cataclysm. We were trading information, intel on the maps, and as the maps got more detailed from one community or another, we were kind of like paying it forward to what we would learn and what we could map out ourselves.
For Cataclysm, my buddy and I, we had such a good system that we started to experiment. And I actually discovered a couple of things for boosting the score.
Oh, cool.
Do you remember when the scorpions would spawn at the first arena?
Okay. Yeah.
Apparently, you can keep killing those things, and they keep coming back. And yeah, that was my
nice.
job, and we got a pretty high score.
Wasn't it before Vara? If you ever would get close to Vara and attack with her, then the infinite spawns on the mobs would disappear. I remember hearing about that as a rule. Yeah, we never really went through with these things, but just that there may or may not be some truth to it. So Elon Musk is a reptilian, and I am my mother's uncle.
the origin.
So for noobs, I'm gonna like verify it.
Freelancer, spy.
That looks shapery.
It looks volatile. You'll need to silence it.
On it.
Hopefully my values are not too low. I'm like a 905 or a 903. Bo Jingles, really, Bo 420 Jingles. Never have I ever heard that name. It's the first time I've met this person. A storm even.
You guys are coming, right?
I'm following you. Yeah. Oh wow, no. I'm following Chester. I'm in the wrong place.
I need assistance.
I'm getting the red orbs.
I'm taking a tour. I'm following.
Alright, so this is the door. This is the entrance back here. That's right. And this is how you get inside. Fly, and you can teleport them. Oh, you did it on the first try. Good job, dude. So, question is, can you figure out how to do this on a consistent basis? Because if you can, you'll be a good glitch guy. Oh fuck.
So am I just staying behind
like I
this
can't
one wall, or do I go to the next one?
As soon as I get inside, yeah, I'll join.
Oh, okay.
If you can't tell, I don't use this information very often. I don't use this method at all. I just know how to do it. Oh, looks like Randall's PS2. Oh, I'm in. Okay, so from there you got this one. Did you see?
No, I didn't see. Here, don't see.
There you
what's
go.
going on.
Fly straight up.
I mean, I'm flying. There's no going straight up.
It's a little crack right here.
Oh,
Got it.
The shoulders go back.
Slip down to. Alright, this is the dangerous part. Make sure your feet's down.
Okay. This is way closer than my other one. The screenshot's beautiful. It's the moons.
Yeah, I know. It's great.
Yeah, I would go through here, through the other platform section.
All the echoes should be nearby.
I'm lost. So anyway, you got the There's another entrance. Okay, so this area right here, this is the...
So for example, if you, as Storm, have a gear that you can throw out, or Ranger, your grenade, where you hold the button down, and you don't let go, your best gear would be like your Ponder Infinity, or your Wind Wall. It gives you kind of an idea of where you're going to lay the island before you do it, and it gives you like a Batman alternate view.
it stays that way?
Just while you're holding the button, you can have a different kind
Oh yeah.
of, like a negative view.
Oh, obviously.
And it helps you see
Every
wherever
time you
you're
hold
going to
the
lay that item, platforms that you can stand on. Because
Check
it's
this out,
showing
what
you
is
a
this?
wall that it can go through, or a wall that it'll hit.
Yeah, this place is kind of weird. There's a lot of areas. You hit water, you swim. And,
So are you trying to go into the map from here, or are you trying...
yeah, I'm trying to get into... The point of all of this is to get into the room where you can get the orbs, the gold orbs.
Energy
I don't
levels
remember the
dropped
exact
by
time.
50%.
Too many eggs. Way too many eggs.
'Cause I would much rather not take this spot. I don't know, it would be close to where you're trying to go. Are you trying to go on the other side of the door, where the water is?
We skipped the first two events, right? You want to skip those events and get into this area right here. Because the there's multipliers, and you can work your way backwards and grab all of those multipliers for your team while they're still in the first area. That's the point of all of this.
So usually I find a platform.
Silenced. You did it, freelancer.
One of the
Hey,
cracks on
those
the wall.
eggs, are they filled with
That would
acid?
take me into one of the tunnels.
The
where
scars
the
were bringing them
platform
into the relic. Might be
No,
how
I
they're
thought
making
you...
weapons.
We should
could-
check
you
the second
didn't know
relic just to be sure.
way through the wall at all.
I don't know what you're talking about. I know the way I go is, again, you're much closer to these planets than I ever was. I know
Okay.
the section where you look up and you see that big white square. There's another square platform that you can stand on. It's lower. I'm not exactly sure where that relates to where we are. But I know if you're ever getting close to that white square, you're too high. So the other square you can go to is just below.
Alright, it doesn't really matter to me, guys. I really don't think this at all.
One of the tunnels, the three tunnels have the three pressure plates in them for the puzzle. That has a wall.
Yeah, I'm there right now.
That's the only spot I'm aware of. It's square.
Found a second relic. Scars look pretty serious about this one.
There are more eggs here. I think you might be right, freelancer.
This is all way further than I've ever. I don't have the right gear either. I have a Venom's Blaze. I don't have any of that secondary view. So on the corner of that platform, and this looks like it's correct, there's a... I've always been aware of that in this tunnel. Some of the secrets. secrets are. This was like the 4th secret. So 2 multipliers would be here. There is a multiplier on the other side of that door. So you would skip that one, correct? There's no way on the other side of that door where the gravity is. It looks like Legendo is there. And he's probably able to kill the gravity in there. Maybe or not.
Yep, anyway, so that's a
when you get to the spot and you want to go back on the other side of the door because you can't go through that door, you go in the tunnel and you respawn at a certain point and it'll spawn you on the other side of the door. But I'm sure you guys already know.
yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of like the Cataclysm tutorial. Where are you gonna respawn or die? And then take that platform advantage to go to the next area. That was more of the stuff I would do on my solo runs. Nobody else cared to know anything until later when you're reviving people instead of dying. Very educational, thank you. Very interesting.
No problem.
And this would be, where am I? The enforcer. That's interesting, the enforcer in this one. That's where you get the red orbs for the first area. Multiplier should be here, but it's not.
Here we go again.
Scars and bind.
So after doing that, does it leave your map with unrendered walls, or is it just visual glitches on the map?
It's just you.
There's still boundaries and everything. Time that we have here in the seasonal, because I could probably just back this out. Just putting some time in.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I just want to kill stuff.
Silence. Dad, do you...
Let's do some GM3. Let's kill some stuff. So you're down with killing GM3.
Let's guess.
Oh, sorry guys,
Our
I'm not going.
exos.
Great. Sounded like it came from underground. Betty, find me a way in.
On it.
Did like 1 minute back.
Oh yeah, I'm not trying to do this seasonal for GM3. That's for sure. Cheers, man. Yeah, I'm trying to get a build. Ranger. I need to be in GM3. Yeah, I was looking at Nintendo Star to test against the we haven't done one time, but we were looking at recharge on.
You use tip of the spear?
No. So the build ended up being. I'm gonna pull this out real quick. The build ended up being a ultimate charges on Badge of
Oh, it's an ultimate
Devastation.
build? Okay.
On yeah, battery build. On Last Argument. On the melee.
Do you have any double alt inscriptions?
A few, yeah.
Like double alts?
But then
How
it's
many?
changing my build because I'm stuck, you know, using those components. One of them's
It doesn't matter, dude. If you have a double alt, use it. Just use it, right? And there's a couple of things. I mean, you just want
one
to
of them's
build your
double melee,
super
the other one's double ults on universal, I think.
Double melee is not that useful, to be honest.
It helps me with my interceptor. I actually enjoy that more than I enjoy the ultimate build.
No, I thought you were talking about your ranger.
Yes. So on the ultimates, it's on the universal components, so you can put those on any of the javelin.
Okay, I got you.
Ranger components
So
aren't really double ult rolls at all. I've never seen the ranger
Yeah.
components have that.
No, you have to be super lucky to get them. Okay, well, I don't do ult builds on my ranger. I do a combo build. It's pretty
Oh,
good.
okay. What inscriptions are you stacking on your components for your combo builds?
Just flat damage and impact damage.
Okay. What's the highest value of combo impact damage you've got? I get them
45.
under 20s. I don't get them very high. 45 is awesome. I've never seen that.
No, I might be wrong. I might be wrong.
Like ultimates and melees. Those are usually the ones I see closer to like 65 values. I don't remember seeing any in 70s. I believe they get into the 60s. I have that I can't go through. There we go.
Yeah, so I'm farming ranger components right now as much as I can.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I need to be in GM3.
Yeah, I'm running tip of the spear and airborne advantage in addition to the rest of my combo impact damage. My highest is 35, like, not 45, not bad.
Okay, still 35, that's higher than any values I've seen.
I have a couple of them with 35, a couple with 30, 33.
Okay. So the highest value I've seen in damage on the javelin, it's just the damage on the javelin symbol instead of the gear cog, is 30. But you can get double rolls of it. So the highest I've gotten is like 2 double rolls of 29.
That's great.
Yeah,
Always
yeah.
use that.
That's so unique. But on weapons, on gear, you know, on all kinds of items from any of my javelin, I tried to start there. With the Colossus, I went more blast. I didn't really try the combo blast damage. That wasn't available at the time. It was probably combo damage. The basic combo damage is what we had. And then they made it more specific after. That threw me off. I ended up realizing all my components needed to be reworked because my components inscriptions were mishmashed. They weren't in sync anymore, in synergy. So now I'm looking back at my interceptors, my rangers. Storm was my main, so I'm looking back at these other javelin and I see all these builds that are all pretty much hodgepodge of junk compared to what they could be doing for damage. Yeah, I had
I think the
combo
problem
chains
with
and all that shit on the wrong ones.
I think you should stack flat damage, like just high damage numbers as much as you can, rather than synergies, right? Synergies are nice too, especially like talking to the pupil and master. You can do things like that, play around. But in my estimate, it's better to have the damage, the flat damage. It's just more versatile.
So like the damage on the javelin, the 30%? Or are you saying it's a different one?
Yeah,
Like on the gear cog?
30%. 30% is better than, like double 29% is better than any of the synergies that I can think of.
So I was going with this is kind of neat. The Artinia's Gambit for Detonator, Cycle of Pain. Those have decent rolls. the Volt from Primer, Relentless Pursuit, and Last Argument for your detonators. And it's running the Freeze Focus and Elemental Ops. So I was alternating between the Frost and the Acid damages with the 2 light machine
Yeah,
guns.
if you can prime 2 at the same time, that's nice.
Yeah.
Ralner's Blade is a good one.
Yeah, I had one of those actually.
Elemental Ops.
I just took it off to do this ultimate build, and it's a vast surprise with Renewed Courage. It's a suggestion I was getting from Jester, so this is kind of an ultimate Jester build. But I did throw on double detonators for the gears.
Do you know how to melee cancel?
Yeah, to move to boost forward, to dash forward.
No.
What's your melee cancel?
Melee cancel is an attack.
Quick
it's
hit.
an attack where you
Fast hit.
You do the double. You keep interrupting. You do it, and it's aggravating. You melee and then you cancel and you dash, and you can keep airborne. For example, when you're hitting a target, a storm, for example. But I don't want to get into explaining all of that now. It's late, and I gotta run.
Yeah, there's a melee from the flight that's like a blast melee versus an impact melee, and then you get a second melee attack right after it. And if you, instead of jumping high, you do like a jump and melee attack quickly, you can get a very fast melee output and a second melee attack right after it. So it's a double melee attack. That's what I'm aware of. You can like do a back-to-back jump melee if you do cancels or you hit the buttons in a certain sequence properly, that I haven't mastered, but that I've been taught way early on. That's really neat.
Next time my skills streams, just check him out and just pay attention when he attacks a storm or something like that.
Oh, okay.
See what I mean?
I noticed the Colossus and streams. They have like a double melee attack, and I still haven't figured out how to master that one.
Yeah, you can YouTube it, I think, melee canceling, or Reddit or something.
Oh, okay. Thanks for the tips.
Yep.
Have a good night.
Alright guys, take it easy. Later.
Have a good one.
I ended up with Ralner's Blaze as priming and then a Truth of Tarsus for another detonator. But that's got Explosive Blaze, so I'm throwing a lot of prime out. And Rampager is the detonator. It's kind of a cool build. Strange. It is Sunday and my daughter's school is calling. So we got Heart of Rage. I need components with better inscriptions. Which one's terrible here? Cool, thanks. So I think these builds are actually decent. Flash Fire is doing... Oh, this is the messed up one. This is my Grenadier. I threw Flash Fire, Elemental Rage with quick throw in. I guess I need to put Ralner's Blaze back on there. If you plan it out right with the Gambit, you can throw out enough grenades that you can't really get rid of them fast enough to... It's a Grenadier build. You can't get rid of the Gambit grenade. The recharge is really nice. But I do believe it was running Ralner's Blaze and I needed the Assault Rifle boost. The 80 Elemental Rage was nice looking but not pulling damage. $275, 300. Here it is. 325. I almost got that 400 Ralner's Blaze, but not yet. Maybe someday. And I think I really like this Gravedigger instead of the Flash Fire. Oh wait, no, I'm not doing any lightning prime. Dude. Back to Jara's Wrath. That one's way good. Okay. So back to what we were talking about, Jester. Did you want to run the stronghold? I just want to get these components to drop.
I am totally open. I don't care. Whatever you want to do, I'll go with.
Okay. So combo, gear, and melee or ultimate? I think maybe melee is overrated, but it is my detonator. Takes the place of a bloodlust. Go melee. I want like a green bar on the bottom instead of a blue one. Heart of Rage GM3. Got my ranger set up here at 920. Ready when you are, Jester. Is there anybody else in the party chat? I think it's just the two of us. Yeah. Sounds like wrestling's going on. Arizona time, at least. Matchmaking.
I'm the only one watching.
I think so.
That's kind of a bummer.
Oh, I don't even remember what my title is. Oh yeah, skeleton crew test. That's right. That's like the only thing that changes is the first title. That's YouTube. I mean, I'm sure they have enough broadcasters. It's getting kind of late though. I'm thinking the girls probably should be getting home soon.
Oh crap, it's 5:15?
Yeah, 4:16 on my clock.
I should probably go see my mother.
A heart of rage. I can't believe we're back. Well, believe fast, because we've got work to do.
The monster's already steps ahead. Need to move quickly.
That could be the
She's all right. Just make your way up to the city
on screen.
ruins. Taking a lot of fire. You can handle it. Keep flying. Need to cast the monitor.
Realize you just couldn't resist, could you?
Obviously not.
I'm glad. I don't want you to miss what happens next under the citadel. I said you were front row seat.
my friend.
Oh. That bubble did not last long.
Nope. Ultimates only. Ultimate revives only. Okay, I guess I'm making a phone call. Got one viewer.
I'm in trouble here.
Man, I can't juke these guys. Their auto aim is impeccable.
I'm in trouble.
Oh, come on.
Oof.
Freeze and insta-die.
I'm gonna mute my mic real quick.
You may have.
Wow, I'm surprised on that one.
is. Cleared.
There'll be more ahead. Don't stop now. The monitor won't. That sounds foreboding. Ow! Better him than you. Show that thing some payback, will you? Use a hand here. This is the farthest I've gone in the heart of rage. You alright, Faye? My connection's down. Alec?
Lost your way in the storm?
Don't worry. I'll be home for supper.
But your friend won't be. The anthem was too much for her.
turn, silent.
Something's up with the flight controls. Ground or interference. Destroy it! Or enjoy the stroll. Hey! Keep an eye on the brutes.
Oh, Jester, think you can hold him down the fort, man?
Still here.
Hey,
Am I working okay?
she's pushing herself to the limit,
I don't know if you
keeping
can
your
hear me
jabs running.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sometimes it gets very, slow.
No one asked you.
Holy crap. We're gonna get, girls are gonna get picked up soon. We're gonna have an hour. Finish this. Thank you for being on this match here, Justin. Appreciate it.
I'm still here.
Faye, had me worried. She's pushing herself to the limit, keeping your jabs running.
I can do this.
I have my doubts.
No one asked you.
That was some kind of crazy. I went down 2, 3, 4 times. Jeez. Oh, look over there. Woo! That was awesome. I just rode that that Dominion item. Freaking surfboard.
Looks like a relic. And of course, the Dominion just had to poke it. Silence it so we can reach the monitor.
Almost there. Keep gathering echoes.
Did something as well.
I need
That
assistance.
would help. Can't dodge through a wall. together. I watch you. It's too busy with the traverse. Goofy moves though, for sure.
Well, if we're watching each other, we're not, we're gonna be in trouble.
Yeah. I was pretty much watching kind of where you were on the battlefield, so I could figure out where I needed to stand, full aggro, or kind of grab somebody aggro near you.
I was all over the place, just trying to dodge.
I noticed you I was using these two pillars here to dodge a lot of those attacks that are getting thrown towards me.
Furious!
Pillars are pretty good.
I need assistance.
Oh man, the missiles hit me from somewhere. What the hell? The other missiles hit me. Just dodging the one and dodging the second one. Damn it.
Yep.
I had my ultimate finally and I couldn't hit him. Your build is much, much faster than your ultimate support. I mean, I'm doing more of the, I know the gear and weapons so well that I can throw it out when I need it. Or as best as I can. That's the only reason I was able to take one down. It's kind of a struggle for me to go on around.
The Ranger is not my best.
That was pretty awesome for you to take those down. I mean, I know it's not easy for me. What are you using to take the shield off on that point?
I was using melee and...
Everything?
Too slow, freelancer.
Yeah, pretty much everything I could throw at him.
Oh, this big, right?
No, he's been remade by the Anthem.
That can't be healthy. Made it all this way. Not giving up now.
Take all my javelins over this.
Freelancer, he's calling down meteors. He's on the move again. The heart rate. It's changing.
The monitor.
So what are you
He's
saying
linked to the
is your best
storm
javelin?
through
Yours
the
is cheese.
cenotaph.
Of course, he chose acid.
Interceptor. That's the one I've spent the most time on, at least. By far.
coming. I don't even know what hit me. Explosion or some shit. I can never tell the animation of the monitor doing damage with this arm and the shits are actually flying at me. It's not like the Unfathomable, like they did it enough where it's not a delayed attack to you. I'm gonna handle a lot of those things coming after me. Dodge.
Can use a hand here.
Again, I'm dashing overheated straight to the ground into acid. Instead of dashing to a dodge, it dashed to overheat. Like, I can't even do that. I can't even pick someone up in the ass if I do that. You got two bombs? Apparently I don't have two
What just happened?
The cenotaph can't be fully controlled. It's activated him elsewhere.
You got 15 minutes.
cenotaph is silenced.
And the anthem?
I let it go.
Knew you had it in you, Faye. Wasn't worried for a second. Really? You sounded quiet, you.
All gravy, right?
Yeah. I do like your ranger. I like the look of it. Don't want it on me, but
I just started getting into the Ranger lately.
Yeah, Ranger's fun. Time to get ready to go. Banzai.
Not a single legendary.
No. No, man. Let's see. That's a masterworks, that's for sure. 0 legendaries. And I want to say that's like the 4th or 5th match I've done where I didn't
Yeah.
have any legendaries.
Yeah, I think I might have to reset my pilot data again.
It's just not a guaranteed thing. You can try that. They definitely know it's not a guaranteed thing.
It works often enough.
Oh, I mean, I know it's not a guaranteed drop that I'm gonna get legendaries in matches. It's not a guaranteed chance. Do you exit to the main menu when you reset pilot data?
Yeah, I quit the game, exit the main menu, and
Oh, all I do is go to exit to main menu in the settings, and then it resets the pilot data for me. When it goes back to connecting to online services, I know that it's good to close the app and the data should be refreshed.
I do. I make a lot more work out of it.
Yeah, that's all I have to do. When I get to that point, because I can put the code in, where it says press X to resume, up, up, down, down, left, right, circle X, changes the soundtrack, and then I just close the app. Pretty much. At least that's all I've ever had